Good morning. It's the final morning here at Providence St. Vincent Hospital. We're on day 4 post-op from my surgery for colon cancer and to remove the tumor specifically in the affected area. It's almost 8. I didn't sleep great last night, but I didn't care. I was pain-free mostly, except for some discomfort in the incision sites that I did notice were a bit worse last night than the night before, but I didn't mind. This place has been a lot more healing than I would have expected outside of the medical side of things. The staff here has just been so nice, and this room it's actually been very soothing and comforting. I've got my mom in the bathroom and she's just getting ready. She slept on the floor next to me and it was either her or my dad every night. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm not even remotely beyond wanting my parents when I'm sick. My wife has been visiting me every day and running our business and taking care of our home in between visits. The staff has just been so great, like I said, and I really like this place. There's actually a part of me that didn't want to leave, and what's interesting is I didn't know this, but they don't make you leave here. I had the opportunity to decide if I agreed with the discharge suggestion. They find that if you rush people out, sometimes they just come right back through the ER. So that was comforting last night. But I'm so well taken care of, and I think about that a lot. I've been thinking about it this whole experience, just how lucky it is to be here and to live in this place and to have access to this care and this support. I can't imagine what some people have gone through that don't have people in their lives that are ready to do anything for them like I do, and B, access to medical care that's so expedient and competent and thorough. So this has been hard. And I'm thinking I'll reflect on this as the hardest thing that's ever happened to me, or one of the more difficult, if not the most difficult thing I've ever been through. I was reflecting even a little bit on the comparison to going through clinical depression, and I do think that hurt worse. I do think that hurt worse for me personally. But this has been hard. But I haven't been alone, and you guys have been just absurdly supportive. I think I have plenty of faith in humanity, and I think that I've put a lot of effort into learning to love and care for other people and to receive love and care from other people, and I put a lot of effort into that, and you guys have just taken that to a whole new level. So I just want to thank you, and I just wanted to let you know that this is my last morning here, and we're going to start getting ready. There's a lot more work to do, and my aim is to be as transparent as I can. I imagine I get more out of this than I could possibly hope to give, but I hope to share whatever information, anything I learn. I want you to know anything you already know that I don't know, which is so much. I want to learn and maybe be a vehicle for others to learn, and we're gonna walk forward. That's the only option. My faith is strong. I've spent the last year and a few months since having the good fortune of getting sober and getting into recovery to get close to God and explore God. And boy, this whole thing has me really deeply exploring. And there's so many of you prayer warriors who have been supporting me and teaching me how to lead with faith. And for those of you that aren't religious, your support and your comments and your well wishes are just as meaningful to me and to others. So thank you, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for making this experience that much better, and I hope I can offer even an inkling of that to any of you who might be in a similar position as me, who don't perhaps have the support that I have been so very lucky to get. So it's time to go home. We'll go from here. Thank you, guys.
Oops.
Don't worry about me. That's just no way around it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of skin. Thank you. Yeah, no worries.
I should get you wincing.
Yeah, maybe you should get me wincing.
Finally, we got a wince out of you.
Yeah. So I've had this in since the Thursday I came into the ER.
A week ago.
Over a week ago, yeah.
Trying to be gentle.
No, you're okay. Thank you.
And like you're going home before Christmas. Oopsie.
Don't worry about me. Yeah, don't worry about the reactions.
Good enough to level that with the expert. Something there.
Awesome.
Some cleaning,
Thank you.
of course. Alright.
So that was in me for 8 days. That's where they did all my intravenous everything, which is pretty great. On our way out last day. The nurse just came in and gave me my discharge papers. My parents have done an incredible job of just putting this whole room back together and getting me all packed up. And it shows the different providers that saw me, the procedures that were performed here at the hospital with the contact information, info I need to look out for as far as complications go, financial assistance stuff if I need it, which I don't know what's going on there right now, and that's okay. Endoscopy discharge info, the medications I'll be taking if I didn't already say that. My dad's gonna go to the pharmacy and pick up oxycodone for me to take as needed for the next few days to manage pain, and a muscle relaxer, which I don't know if I will take, quite frankly, but I'm open to it if it would help. I don't know just how different it will be to be home. I suppose that just depends on my behavior. And lastly was an anti-nausea, which I actually am glad I have. I have found the pain occasionally if I cough or I aspirated a couple times by accident, a little bit of water, trying to sip water, which is unfortunate. And it caused me to just try to cough and clear my lungs, but it made me contract my stomach, which was very painful. I digress, but it made my pain shoot up and I would feel nauseous sometimes. So a couple times I was able to quickly get, I think it was Zofran, while here, saved my butt. At least one of the times I thought for sure I would puke, and I just couldn't have imagined what that would have felt like, given the surgery on my abdomen. So anyway, we'll get some anti-nausea stuff, and then they give me information for where I will call to make my follow-up appointment with my oncologist in a couple weeks. So we have that. I've got a list of all my medications, and then some dietary stuff and some things to be mindful of when being on oxycodone, for example, as far as taking like a stool softener like Miralax, which will just help draw a little bit of water into my small intestine. I've been learning that taking oxycodone or narcotics in general can lead to constipation, and I want to be mindful of that. Let's minimize unnecessary pain and suffering. So we'll grab some of that today for sure. Yeah, and then we just go home and we just start the next part of all this. I'll be open and honest about it all. I'll share it with you. Thank you guys for helping see me through this first part of this new journey with colon cancer, and then the surgery, and then whatever comes next. It means the world to me. Thank you guys for being here. Home sweet home. Did not think when I left 8 days ago, well, I thought I was in trouble 8 days ago, but didn't necessarily process that it would be over a week before I got to see home. And then in my worst, most panicked few hours of tons of blood in my stool up post-surgery, started thinking maybe I'd never go home.
No, probably filming. You grab the rest. Grab both those meds, Noah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Joel's.
Got my Miralax to make sure the opiates don't overly constipate me. Got some Imodium for after. Hi, love.
Back. Oh my God, Daisy.
You ran